Festival, thanks to McDonald's. TTM.
And joining me in the studio is Darren Coggan, an old mate from Star Maker days. When was that?
Now you're testing me. Hey, John, how are you, mate? Happy New Year. It's great to see you. Star Maker, 96 was my
your winning year.
Winning year, but I was in it 2 years before that. It was third time lucky for me. But yeah, great, very fond memories of those days there at the Tamworth Town Hall. It was at the time, but,
and it certainly did kickstart your career too, didn't it? I mean, you were performing beforehand, obviously.
I was, I mean, it's all I've ever done. It's the only skill I have, John. I'm used to.
What, you never had a real job?
I did for a while. I worked at Prime TV for a while there when I first left school in Wagga, but yeah, this has been it since I was, since then, really, 96. You're right, though. Star Maker, for me, really provided a platform and a reality of, wow, maybe I could make a career out of this. So that was the first time it was sort of a reality, and certainly, opened a lot of doors for me. And I have, as I said, very fond memories of those days.
I have a feeling you were the first Toyota Star Maker.
I was, that's right. Yeah, the very first Toyota Star Maker winner. So it's been a good tradition in Toyota's involvement, obviously, ever since. So we'd be lost without them. But it's it's great to see. It keeps getting stronger and stronger. It's a really wonderful institution, a great little club to be very proudly a part of. It's wonderful.
I had someone in the studio yesterday who saw the Cat Stevens show, so I was wondering who you were going to be when you came in today.
Today's just me.
That's
just
good.
Darren Coggan, which is nice. Yeah, we've had a great run with that Cat Stevens show.
Oh, haven't you?
Sold out here
not just
on Saturday
here, not just here in Australia, but
we've taken it all over the world. It's been a really beautiful thing in my life, and it provided me with some incredible opportunities, particularly internet. Well, I played the Opera House 6 times with it now, and to take it overseas into places that I never dreamt of. The Glasgow Royal Concert Hall and Liverpool Philharmonic, and it's just been an incredible thing in my life that I'm be forever grateful for. So great songs, obviously, too. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just really great songs, and beautiful songs with great messages of peace and understanding and love. And I think all those themes are so relevant or needed in our world today, perhaps even more so today than when they were first written. So I think that's why they still are relevant and still speak so strongly to people. So it's been good fun. We had a great time here on Saturday night at the Capitol. It was wonderful. So
never been regarded as a country act, but one of the staples, obviously, of country music is the storytelling, and that's exactly what he did, wasn't it?
100%. I don't think his music's too far. I mean, it's great singer-songwriter at the end of the day, and I think that's what country music, folk music, and all great music is based on a great song, no matter what genre it is. So, but Cat Stevens particularly, beautiful acoustic guitar production and great songs, great stories, great messages, great lyrics, melodies. Yeah, it fits in beautifully, I think.
Has he ever seen the show?
He has, actually. Yeah, I got to meet him in 2007. His nephew lives in Melbourne, would you believe, and came along and saw our show, bought a ticket, and he loved it. And next thing he'd arranged a trip for me to London to meet with Cat, or Yusuf as he calls himself these days. Yeah, and it was a very surreal experience and one that I'm forever grateful for. I literally heard. We went out. I had 2 days with him in London, and he kindly autographed all of the Cat Stevens records I brought over with me, and he took me to lunch. We had fish and chips for lunch at this little cafe there in Queen's Park. Down from he and his wife run a high school there, actually.
Oh, really?
And it's amongst other projects, but that's one of them. And so we met at the high school, and he just held me spellbound. As I literally heard firsthand some incredible stories about his journey of discovery, a self-discovery, I guess, and the thing that was fascinating to me was he was very generous with his time in explaining the reasons why that he left the music industry after so long of being, like, right at the height of his career, when the whole adoring world was at his feet. He literally walked away from everything. I think all of his fans thought they'd lost a friend, but he had his reasons. I think he was personally in a pretty dark place, and I think he had to remove himself from all of that to stay alive. So he certainly indulged in all of the all of the trappings of the music industry at the time in the 70s there. But, he certainly left us some incredible songs that will outlive us all, I think.
And other times you're either James Taylor or John Denver. We won't go into that because we just know that that's the sort of thing you do.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, they're all my heroes. They're all the people I grew up listening to, and I just really love singing those songs and I take it really quite seriously. I really enjoy honouring those artists and paying great respect to those beautiful songs that I think people are still so hungry to hear done well. So that's what we hope to do.
And I think we should tell the listeners that they're not Darren Coggan impersonating these people. It's just you interpreting their songs. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it'd be silly to come out there and say, "Hey, I'm Cat Stevens" or "I'm John Denver." There's only one of the original, obviously, and that's. But I think I think the songs are deserved of remaining in the conversation of music, and I think people really enjoy hearing them because everyone has such a personal attachment to these songs. They're kind of like bookmarks in our lives, and I think people really enjoy the nostalgia of that and reliving fond memories, perhaps even sad memories attached to these songs. It's as if they were written especially for them. So I get a real kick out of hopefully delivering those songs in a way that honours the artist and keeps the songs in the conversation, as I said, yeah.
I did mention to someone yesterday that you also had a little stint as John Williamson in Quambatook, the musical.
Yeah, I played John's father in that, actually. Yeah. Well, that was a great project. I loved that so much. And working with John closely like that on that project and playing his father in the role of his father was great. That was a really good musical. Yeah, I kind of hope one day that resurfaces because it was a great project.
But we have to say thank you to Olivia, your daughter, for dragging you back to being yourself and a recording project with her, and she's with us today as well. Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's great to have Olivia here in Tamworth. She's got a show. Tell me about your show tonight, love.
Yes, I'm playing tonight with my good friend Dingo, who is also known as Brandon Dodd. Well, Brandon Dodd, known as Dingo. At the Press tonight, 5 p.m. We'll be playing a lot of our original music and new music and get Dad up for a jam. There'll be a few people there, have a jam at the end, and it'll be good fun. Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, we're having a great time here together. Livy's a beautiful young singer-songwriter, and it's always a thrill for me to jump on the coattails and get a little Guernsey now and then on the stage with her. It's wonderful. We had a beautiful night last night at the McGrath. The concert for McGrath at the Town Hall was a beautiful celebration there and very worthy cause, obviously. So we got to sing together there, and we're looking forward to doing a few songs this afternoon together at the Press with Olivia and Dingo. And I'm, the last minute got a call literally yesterday to be a part of a beautiful show this afternoon with Patsy and Dave. From Victoria at West Tamworth Leagues Club again at 5 o'clock. Look, sadly, Brian Cadd's had to cancel his show, John, and he's not well. And we certainly send our love and best wishes to Caddy if he's listening in, and hope that he's back on stage real soon because he's one of the greats. There's no doubt about that.
He's a legend.
Oh, the legend, absolutely. That term gets thrown around a lot, but it's very appropriate when it comes to Brian Cadd. Patsy and Dave called me and said, look, we're forced with either cancelling the show and or we can try and make it happen. And the show must go on is the old adage. I'm very happy to be, certainly not stepping in for Brian as such, but it's a whole new show, really. It's myself opening up the show and then Patsy and Dave taking on. They were already a part of Brian's show.
Yeah.
And they're a fantastic act, obviously. I've got a lot of fans here in town. So it's this afternoon at 5 o'clock at West Tamworth Leagues Club, and it's going to be a really fun show. As I said, I quite like the spontaneity of these shows when they're thrown together, at the 11th hour. So, look, I'm going to be performing a lot of my own songs, which I'm really looking forward to that this afternoon, and a few of the songs we've spoken about, a couple of Cat Stevens songs in there perhaps, and a few new ones. So I'm looking forward to being a part of that. It'll be lovely.
I'd like to hear you sing now, but can Olivia join in? Is that okay?
Is that okay? I'd love to sing for you, mate. This is one of our favourite songs. It's a song written by the great Townes Van Zandt, and just a beautiful message, I think, in this song. Thanks for having us in, John. Good to see you, mate.
Thank you.
Enjoyed this. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
Well, the night's fallen and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the light of love. And you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and I would break my heart in two.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. My lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease your pain? If I needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
Darren Coggan and his daughter. Are you still a Coggan or are you married?
I'm a Coggan, yes. I'm only 20 years old, but yeah.
Easy up there, John. Easy up, brother.
We might take a quick break and come back and see what's happening for the rest of the year for both of you.
Thank you, John.
I'm John Wolfe, 2TM.
Tamworth's best festival coverage, 1287 2TM.
And welcome back, Darren Coggan and his daughter Olivia. Is tonight's or this afternoon's show with Patsy and Dave the last thing for you, or you?
It is the last my last commitment here in town, which is great. It's been a beautiful festival. We've managed to get out and see a few things as well, and some great acts and some great buskers down the street, and yeah, as I said, Olivia's show this afternoon at 5, myself at 5 as well, and then we're actually heading on home tomorrow. I've had it's a very long story, John. I won't go into it, but my car broke down. We were in Taree on Friday night last. And then I had to come across here to Tamworth for my show at 2:30 at the Capitol on Saturday. And then the car broke down somewhere between Gloucester and Walker.
Oh, that's the middle of nowhere, mate.
No phone service on Thunderbolt's Way there in the pouring rain. It was a hell of an initiation to the festival this year for me. But so I've got to get my car's been towed to Newcastle. So essentially, I did plan on staying a little longer for the festival and enjoying the great entertainment here. But my hand's been forced to try and get home and sort out this car. Toyota, if you're listening, I need a new car.
Where's your show, Olivia?
My show is at the Press tonight with Dingo, and a few other of our friends are going to come have a jam, and yeah, it's going to be a fun night. Lots of our original music and lots of new music to share. yeah, it's going to be a good night. 5 p.m. at the Press, Tamworth tonight.
And your dad's going to miss it.
Oh no, I'll be there for the end.
For the end, you reckon?
I'll be there for the jam. Absolutely, yeah. No, I wouldn't miss it. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Actually, it's going to be a really great night. And as I said, to get the call literally yesterday to help out Patsy and Dave and I guess honour Brian and we wish him all the best. As I said, he's not well, so I'm very happy to help out there if I can, and hopefully we'll have a great time there at the Leagues Club this afternoon at 5 o'clock. It's going to be great.
What about plans for 2025 after coming here?
Yeah, good. It's a big year ahead for both of us, for Olivia and myself. We both actually heading into the recording studio in March, first week of March. I've got a new album coming out this year, so I'm looking forward to recording those songs. And Olivia as well. So she's got an album coming out this year as well, or an EP, I should say, coming out this year as well. So yeah, we're very excited. We're really excited about having that music out together and both separate projects, but it'll be nice to release it at a similar time, I guess. Hadn't really thought about that, but that'll be fun, yeah. So.
You must have a store of songs you haven't recorded for a while.
Yeah, my last original album is called The Wide Horizon. Was 2019, I think it was, the last time that came out. That's been a really great project. I love singing those songs, and it's great to. This afternoon, for instance, be another great example of where I can do that, play some of my own stuff. But yeah, I do. Songwriting is such a thing that it's always with you. It's not something you really turn on or off. It's just always there. So I have got a lot of songs actually that I'm really keen to get my teeth into and really polish them up and record them and have hopefully everyone enjoys them. There's a lot of beautiful songs there. The songs I've written for Olivia and her brother Gabe, and it's quite a personal album, this one. So I'm really looking forward to sharing it with everyone. I think people will enjoy it.
You haven't recorded it yet, but got a date for release?
Well, not a cent. It'll be recorded in March. It'll be before the end of the year, before the awards nominations in October. Sometime between. Look, it'll be.
That's mid-year. A plan, anyway.
That's the plan. It'll be mid-year. It might be July or something like that. I guess by the time you get it all finalised and printed and all those sort of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'll make sure you get a copy.
Great, thank you,
Yeah.
and thanks for coming in this afternoon. Especially, I suppose, at short notice, seeing
Pleasure, mate.
the thing with Brian.
Yeah.
Have a great show. I'm sure.
Thank you.
I don't know if you've worked with Patsy and Dave
I
before,
haven't,
but they're great.
yeah.
Great. So,
no, I'm looking forward to meeting them. I'm aware of them, but I've not met them before, and we've only spoken on the phone in the last day or so. So I'm really looking forward to meeting them and seeing their show. It's going to be a really great afternoon, and I'm very grateful for the call. I'm pleased to think they thought I was I was worthy of being there. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And all the best to you too, Olivia. Thank you for coming in with your dad.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, and all the best for the rest of the year.
You too, mate. Thank you.
Harvey Norman, your destination for outdoor living, with a huge range of outdoor furniture and barbecues. The latest trends in timber, stone, aluminium, rope,